This is a story, a fantastically true story, from the files of Herbert A. Philbrick, who for 9 frightening years did lead 3 lives: citizen, communist, counter-spy, and who has now revealed for the first time his secret files concerning not only his own activities, but also the current activities of other counter-espionage agents. For obvious reasons, the names, dates, and places have been changed, but the story is based on fact. This week, Herbert Philbrick brings you the story of the counter-spy who was ordered to abduct a refugee boy and return him to his Iron Curtain masters. There's Joe Carey and the all-clear signal. It's all right to go in, but be sure you look like a customer, not like a counter-spy.
You're right on time, Herb.
Makes sense meeting you in a place like this. I visit art stores 3 or 4 times a week without a message from the FBI.
You've got somebody following you.
Yeah. He'll wait. Know who that is following me?
Mm-hmm. Member of your party unit, George Land.
It must be something important. George is a big man in the party now. What's up?
You read about Conrad Schiller?
Smuggled himself out of Berlin into this country? Yeah.
We held up on the big story because we're getting ready to release the whole story. And when we do, you'll be able to hear the screams from behind the Iron Curtain right here.
Yeah, but he was just a kid.
Yeah, but whose kid? His real name is Konrad Bergenauer.
Hans Bergenauer's son.
One of the top communists in Europe.
Well, why'd the kid do it? Why'd he come to the United States?
He's asked the government for political asylum, and he's getting it. We've hidden him in a small house temporarily with a family. It's in a section of town that they'd never suspect. This boy is smart, Herb. This was no kid stunt running away from home. He's planned it for months. He had it all figured out. You know, he almost froze to death coming across.
Yeah, I can imagine. There's no heat in the cargo spaces of transport planes. You know, that's tremendous propaganda. A boy turning against his own father because he knows his father's wrong.
And the boy knows. Herb, it almost makes you cry when you hear what he thinks of his father and mother and what they believe in.
What can we do?
The boy is dangerous to the party, to Hans Bergenauer. They'll try to get him back.
Back to Berlin?
We think they'll try it. We've had positive reports. The orders have gone out.
Who gets the assignment?
Our information was very specific on that point, Herb. You're getting it.
Oh. That's the way you want it, isn't it? That way we can stop it.
It's very risky. If you want, we'll get you out of town for a while, on a business trip.
Why?
We can't protect you, Herb. If the police pick you up, the charge is kidnapping. There's nothing the FBI can do to save you from prison.
Looks like I better not get caught. By the party or by the police. I'll get in touch with you as soon as I get word from the party.
See you after dinner tonight. The vacant house across the street from yours.
Okay, I'll be there at 7:30. Land.
You've been very busy today. Difficult to contact.
Yeah, I had a lot of work to do.
Yes, I know. You bought art supplies this afternoon. In a different store from the one you usually use.
Yeah, I thought I'd try it. Matter of fact, I like it. My regular one let its stock run down.
I'll be brief, comrade. We have important work to do. A tight schedule that starts immediately.
Okay.
You've read the news stories about Conrad Schiller?
Sure.
He's a son of Hans Bergenauer.
No, you're kidding.
You know how he can be used for propaganda in this country. Son of big shot communist runs away. Says communism is vicious and heartless.
Yeah. It can be bad. Very bad. All over the world.
Important orders have come through. The boy is to be returned to his father.
Of course, but how?
We picked up his trail a few days after he landed in this country. For the past 3 weeks, he's been living with a family on the north side. We have been ordered to grab him and put him aboard a freighter now in the harbor.
You and I are supposed to do that?
The job has been assigned to you, comrade. But of course, I'll help.
What's the party plan?
We know exactly where the FBI has hidden him. And we know exactly how to get him away without being detected.
When?
Tomorrow afternoon, 6 o'clock.
How is he guarded?
By the FBI, 24 hours a day.
Well then, how are we going to get him out?
There's a wall surrounding the back of the house. The guard can't see the alley. At the back, there's a locked gate. You'll open it with these keys.
How do we know there isn't a second guard watching the alley?
We know there is not, and we never make mistakes. You'll unlock the gate and find a dog. You'll call him. Conrad feeds that dog every afternoon at 6 o'clock.
Exactly at 6?
About that time. You know how hungry dogs are. Just like clockwork. 6 o'clock, feeding time, they bark.
Yeah. Good chunk of meat ought to quiet him down.
That's right. You'll leave the back gate open. The boy will come out to feed the dog. You'll call him. Can't find him. He finds the back gate open. He'll then step out and look down the alley.
And we've got him.
Correct.
What then?
You will meet the captain of the freighter in the morning and arrange to deliver the boy to him.
How'll I know the captain?
You'll be at Pier 8 at 10 a.m. sketching. He'll admire your drawing.
What's the full code?
He will ask you if you've ever worked in watercolors. You will answer, occasionally, but on these little sketching walks. Then say anything you like to finish the sentence.
Fine.
We'll keep separated at all times. Then if anything goes wrong, one of us can report and finish the job.
Okay. This sounds as though it may work.
It will. You leave first.
Hello, is this Palmer's art shop?
Yes?
This is Herbert Philbrick. I was in hopes you'd be open this early. I'm doing a layout and I've run out of colors.
Well, we open at 8.
Oh, fine. I'll be there in 15 minutes.
Thank you.
No sign of a party, Shadow. But you'd better make this fast just the same, just in case.
Were you followed?
I don't think so.
What's up?
Your hunch was right. I've been assigned to Conrad Bergenauer.
What are you supposed to do?
Kidnap him at 6 this afternoon.
Then they know where we've got the boy.
And where you've got your guards placed and how they can get him out of there without your men seeing him.
We better not stop you.
Not if you want me to remain a live counter-agent.
All right, get the boy. Where are you supposed to deliver him?
At the waterfront. The freighter at Pier 8.
Yeah, I know that one. Your job is over after you deliver the boy on the boat.
As soon as I give him to the captain.
All right, but Herb,
Yeah?
if the police get mixed up in this,
Yeah, I know. I'm sunk. I'll just have to take that chance.
let me know the time and the place you deliver the boy on the boat to the captain.
Right. I'll try to keep the kid from getting hurt. See you. Sketching walks of mine.
Ever been followed?
No, I don't think so. Stay as you are. You're merely watching me and commenting on my sketching.
When will the boy be here?
I want to pick him up at 6 this afternoon.
Then you can be here at 7.
Yeah, that can be arranged.
You walk past the Winfield warehouse?
Park my car out there.
Park there again. My first mate and I will come.
Boy may give you some trouble getting him onto the ship.
He will give no trouble. We'll walk into the ship between us. Anyone who sees will think he is just a sick seaman.
All right. There'll be 2 of us. We'll be here at 7.
The young fool will be very surprised when he finds out how quickly we act and punish enemies of the state.
Yeah, it'll be a sharp lesson to anybody who's tempted by democratic propaganda.
Even docking my ship here is distasteful. Cigarette?
Well, Captain, you smoke American cigarettes?
None of the shops here sell Soviet brands.
I see. Thank you.
Just a moment, comrade. I have always been very curious about our American comrades. You have been a communist a long time.
A long, long time, Captain.
What does a long time mean to you, living here in this country, everywhere luxury? What do you know about being a communist?
Well, perhaps not as much as you know, but we do work and we suffer.
Child's play, a game of hide and seek. You must understand me, comrade. I trust no American.
As you wish, comrade.
I have fought a long time. That one does not smell right to me. Something there spells traitor me.
Here.
Any minute now.
Minutes to 6. No sign of land.
Imagine those commies thinking we didn't have a garden back. Just a moment. Here's land. They're sharp. They're running this by the clock.
So good.
Prince! A Prince!
He's coming. Easy, boy, easy.
Prince!
Easy, boy, easy. Come here.
Hier, Prinz! Prinz!
Was machen Sie?
Hate to let him get away with this, but Philbrick is valuable, very valuable.
Back to my car. He'll be asleep for 2 hours.
They've had time. Get going. Herb is really bad at this job. Without our help, he'd never make it.
Before 7. The kid's beginning to come to. Well, Philbrick, they better be on time. A police car. What are they doing there? Watching for speeders or kidnappers?
He's going to start yelling in a minute. That's not all. Look over there.
Cops. What are they doing here?
I don't know. Either looking for a speeder or looking for us. Either way, we can't take the kid out of there until they move.
What do we do now?
pray for a speeder?
Must be someone watching over the Communist Party. Come on, let's get the kid out of the car.
Or somebody watching over you, Philbrick. Pin a medal on that somebody.
Sorry, sir, we had a phone call, a Bergenauer boy.
That's why I'm here.
Do you know anything about it or the men involved? Our call said 2 men at the Winfield warehouse.
Yes, that would be the captain and the first mate of the Tabara, over on the pier, not at the warehouse.
The Tabara, say, this is bigger than I thought.
It certainly is, officer.
I'll get him on the pier.
That's the end of our job. We delivered the goods.
Well, let's hope our luck holds out.
Let's hope his does.
What's wrong with him?
Why,
Just a boy. I thought he was one of your crew. He looked sick.
we found him back there. We're helping him. We thought we'd get him aboard and call an ambulance.
It didn't hold out. Now what?
It's his trouble. Let him handle it.
Put him in the car. I'll get him in the emergency hospital. Hold it. You're under arrest.
The regular police car in this area.
Should have been able to think of some excuse to get him on the boat. I'll be in contact with you after I report. You did your job well, comrade.
All for nothing now.
We'll get it. Won't miss next time.
Kerry covered things beautifully. Not a bit of suspicion on you, Philbrick.
Job.
Worked out well, didn't it?
Yeah. They picked up the captain and the first mate.
But somebody must have called the police. Who?
I did.
I should have known. How's the boy?
Well, I'll pick him up from the police and put him on the plane, fly him out of town tonight. Some really safe place. It'll be an Air Force plane, so they won't be able to trace him.
Good, good. Seems like a nice kid.
He is, Herb. And he's very anxious to tell his countrymen about the kind of life we lead here and what we mean by freedom.
Well, thanks, Joe, for working it out so I got off the hook.
Well, we prefer you live and kicking and working for us.
You know, I'll never be able to understand it, but I prefer it that way, too.
Oh, and Herb, I'll let you know how the boy makes out. If anyone deserves to know, certainly you.
Thanks, Joe. Conrad Bergenauer will never forget what he's lived through. And you won't forget Conrad Bergenauer, Philbrick. Not as long as you live. Another human being out of slavery and into freedom. Too bad every man and woman in this country can't know what that boy knows. Can't see what a child has seen. communist refugee boy was given sanctuary, the FBI prevented every effort of the communists to get him back. Next week, another story of communist activities from the files of Herbert A. Philbrick, counter-spy, a man who for 9 years posed as a member of the Communist Party.